Gold is one of the best metals you can trade on your broker or on your funded account, but of late, gold has been very choppy and it has been very hard to get a very nice entry on gold. But in this video, we are gonna be trying to do analysis together and let us see the next move that gold might be having for us in the market. So stick until the end of the video because I know you're gonna be learning a lot from this video. And if you want to join uh, trading community where people share their trades and their opinion on different trades, make sure to click the link in my video description and join my Telegram channel. My analysis is based on volume and volume profile and order flow, and it's not something that is really common. It's very rare type of analysis combined with algorithm theory type of analysis. Okay, so if you still want to learn this type of analysis, also make sure to subscribe to this channel because definitely I'm gonna be dropping tools, tricks, tips, everything that you might need to kickstart your trading journey. Now with that said, let's go ahead and try doing our analysis on XAUUSD. Before I forget, I've done some analysis on EURUSD, Nasdaq, USD JPY, and many other currencies, so make sure to check them out. I have dropped them on my YouTube channel and the links to them are also in the video description below. Now let's go ahead and move to a higher time frame. So I'll start by going to 4-hour time frame. I don't want to go to like daily time frame because I don't want to have a hard time looking for an entry of I'll just think that I started my analysis very high and it wouldn't um it wouldn't be nice. Okay, now just looking at this market right here, I can see that this is a ranging market. That's why it has been hard to get any entry on gold of late. If I draw my tool here, you can see that this market on the 4-hour time frame has really been moving sideways. That isn't a bad thing. We can still use this to our advantage. So the first thing I'll do after noticing that this is a ranging market, I'll just go ahead and identify the most significant range that we are currently trading in the 4-hour time frame. So let me just remove everything, remove these drawings right here, and if I zoom in, you can see that we have this range right over here. This range has not yet been broken, so I'll mark the high of the range. I'll also mark the low of the range. So this is the range that we are trading in. I will use my 50% tool to identify whether we are on a premium or a discount market, or as the way I like to put it, buying zone or selling zone. It's easy that way. Now this market here has been ranging quite a lot, and as you guys can see, we are currently in a selling zone. Okay, the market is currently in a selling zone right over here. The market is in a selling zone, so the first thing for our time frame is telling us that hey, we are in a selling zone and sellers are starting to come into the market with very high momentum. So in my mind, if the 4-hour time frame is already telling us to sell, deep in the 1 minute time frame, 1 minute time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, I wouldn't be looking for any buys. All I am gonna be looking for are just sales. Okay, now with that said, I'll just go ahead and clear everything and then move to make sure I'm recording. I'll then move to 1 hour time frame, see if there's anything I can look at. This is the range that we are trading in right here, and we are in a sell zone. I'll move to the 15 minutes, sorry, I'll first go to the 30 minutes time frame, and you can see what's actually going on right here. In the 30 minutes time frame, it's now very clear that sellers have already uh, taken the market in their hands, and they have power more than the buyers. Okay, what you can see here is that you can see very huge number of sellers getting in at this level, and then we have a very small number of buyers who try to step in and push the market up, but they are immediately taken out. Okay, they are immediately uh defeated in this war of bulls and bears. So the bears are actually winning in this market. Okay, now if I draw my 50% tool in this range that is trading right here, uh you can see this range here, this previous range, starting from this level down all the way to this one. Remember, I'm using this range here. I'm trying to study what happened before the price moved this other side, before the price went up. Okay, sorry, before the price came down like this. So in this range right over here, in this range right over here, this is what I'm going to be using to study the market here. In this range, I'll put my range tool like this. In this range, the market came up to a buying zone in this smaller range here, see? And then you can see that there were some buyers who tried to buy this market, and all these buyers were trapped. In order flow, there's something called trap buyers. You can see that there are many buyers who were trapped right here, and the market actually sold down. Now the range that we are in right now is currently in a selling zone, so we can go to the most significant current range in the market, which is actually this one that is forming right now. And one thing there's something that I have noticed here before we can move on. You can see how we had this huge range trading from this point, excuse me, to this level here. Forget this consolidation that happened in between this range. Okay, also forget this one. This isn't very significant for me, but I can see we have a very straight move to the downside. Okay, now let me just go ahead and draw my range tool again. I'll draw my range tool up to this level, and the market came back up to this high. Okay, now we have this low right here, which gave out this move to the upside, but this move wasn't energetic enough to go ahead and break this high. Okay, there wasn't enough volume, or there weren't enough buyers at this level to push the market high to buy at this level, to break this level. Now what happens is that this low here becomes a weak low. This low here becomes a weak low, so I expect the market to trade below. Actually, that's my expectation. I expect the market to come and trade below this level and not to go up. Okay, so we are in a selling zone. We have a weak low, so those are confluences that you can use. If I use this tool again like this, you can see we are already in a selling zone. We are already in a selling zone. We have weak low right here. And what does market do to week close? It trades below the week close. So those are confluences that I use to enter my market. Let me just finalize on this gold analysis by going to the 15-minute time frame. And in the 15-minute time frame, we have market moving sideways like this. Maybe because we have closed the market is moving sideways at this level here. We have a very small consolidation there. I can go ahead and add my trading sessions, and we had sorry, let me just remove these ones. My tutorials are gonna get better, guys, so you don't have to worry about a thing. We had a very large sell in the New York session, which is actually a very high volatility session, which means that the sales that we were getting here are not just small sales, are very huge sales with huge volume and huge momentum. Now, what I expect for tomorrow, maybe what I expect this market to do tomorrow, I have two expectations for this one, but definitely we are gonna be looking for sales. Okay, now maybe we have Asian session trading up to this level, and then trading below this level. Okay, so tomorrow sorry guys, my tutorials will just get better with time. So if the market trades below London session, below New York session tomorrow, if tomorrow's New York session opens below today's New York session, and then that's gonna be a place for me to look for sell entries. Okay, that's gonna be a place for me to look for sell entries. That's basically what I see on gold. Maybe if you have a different opinion, you can also feel free to express yourself. That's what I view on gold. And if I go back to my 1 hour time frame and higher time frame, I just want to make sure that everything is within my confluence, even the higher time frame. Oh, let me disable these. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is within my confluence. The 1 hour time frame is okay. I'll go to the 4 hour time frame. And you can see that even in the 4 hour time frame, we are trading in the selling zone, and our goal in this market is to look for sales. So that's my analysis on XAUUSD. I'm gonna be dropping more analysis, so make sure to subscribe to this channel, and you can also join my Telegram group. The link is in the video description, where we share analysis and we also trade together.